It's time for Top That Trade with Phil Flynn, a Fox Business News contributor, and pro options trader Alan Knuckman, here to go a few rounds in our trader game. Here we go with round number one, guys. Oil and water. Saudi Arabia is buying U.S. water assets. Is water the new oil?
Well, I think oil's now going to be the new oil again. Oil's been trading between 38 and 43 here for almost a month. All right, it's taken a pause. Now the dollar's come down. There may be a delayed reaction. I'm looking for it to move up above 43, then we're looking at $48 a barrel, jamming the shorts one more time.
Angie, oil and water don't mix. I agree with Alan, though, but oil is on its way, but water has been one of the hottest commodities. Not only has Saudi Arabia been buying it, people around the globe. T. Boone Pickens, who was a big oil man, is buying water rights like crazy because this could be the future. If you look at the fresh water in the world, you got to hydrate, but the fresh water in the world, it's a limited supply. But I'll tell you what, there are technologies on the horizon that's going to take...
PHO is an ETF that tracks water. I don't know how many different ways there are to play it, though.
Well, there's a lot of different ways to play it. The other is, for example, technology that takes waste and regenerates the water. That is going to be the future. Look at California. If you
drink up to that, I don't want to think about it.
I know, but you don't want to think about it.
There are people having breakfast right now. Move on. Next question.
Let's just slip into round number two. Building something. Lumber has been one of the best performing commodities in 2016. How do you play the hot housing product?
There you go, housing product. There you go. You like the housing stocks right now?
Housing prices are on the up and up. I know you don't believe that. I know your political, ambitions won't let you believe that the housing market's come back, but it's done so. And there's been a major change now. People are building more single families.
Come on, the real reason why lumber is the best performing commodity of the year is because Donald Trump might be elected president, and it's going to take a lot of lumber to build that wall. Mexico's going to pay for it.
It's going to be it's not going to
How much lumber is it going to take?
Rebar and concrete. It's going to be rebar and concrete. Anyways,
I don't know.
But Home Depot broke above 130. That target's 150 on the upside, so there is some potential there. XHB is the ETF that tracks the home builders, and that's right now at the midpoint at $34, looking like it's going to try and break out at 34. So we will see. But yeah, lumber is got to be a stud to trade lumber. Oh, jeez.
Let's pound out round number three, earnings, yearnings. The new round of earnings begins in a couple of weeks. What reaction are you expecting from the stock market?
Another low bar has been set. They're expecting a decline of 8% in earnings growth, but they're going to make it up at the end of the year, all right? They're going to make it up at the end of the year, believe it or not. So the expectations are low once again. So can we overcome it like we've done quarter after quarter after quarter? We start here in the first week of April, so that could give the market a catalyst, another boost after this big rally that we've already seen.
Earnings don't matter. Come on, let's face it. Earnings have not lived up to expectations for a while. They're going to be downgraded, but yet the stock market is just off an all-time record high. And the reason is because long as the Federal Reserve continues to keep interest rates low and the global market. And why are earnings good? Is it because the economy is doing good?
I don't care why, but you just admitted the earnings are good. You admitted earnings are good.
Some earnings are good,
They made $1 trillion last year, S&P 500 companies. So it's not like they're not making money. But anyways, the PE of the S&P 500 right now is about 16. So it's not terribly expensive. Obviously, it's come up from the 14 lows, but nobody wanted to buy a month and a half ago when it was at its best position. So I still look at more upside potential. Well,
I don't want to fight the Fed. I love the Fed. The Fed keeps it going. Janet's going to keep the stock market going, even if the earnings are bad. Bad earnings are usually a buying opportunity, except in energy. Be careful, because some of those guys may be bankrupt.
But they've already priced in negative earnings. So if they're even less negative, or let's say they come out unchanged.
So are you predicting they're going to be less negative than the market thinks?
Yes.
There you go. There's your prediction. So if you go to Allen, you buy everything with both hands.
Here's today's bonus round question on this April Fool's Day. Can you spot the phony ticker symbol? Is it FUN, F-U-N, hoax, H-O-A-X, or Fool X, F-O-O-L-X?
I got to say it's a hoax, because you would never hoax us here. So it's a hoax. Hoaxing. Hoaxer? Hoaxing.
I don't know. The last one.
The last one. What's a gutsy call? And it is?
The answer is hoax. Fool X.
Hey, thank you.
Again, Phil wins. Fool X is a Motley Fool index, and FUN is Cedar Fair, which operates amusement parks.
I think
once again.
There's collusion. There is collusion.
There's no collusion. Leave it to Alan.
Mathematically, it's not possible. It's not possible.
Alan, there's always next week. Thanks so much for being on the show today. Business First AM continues after this.